Nothing. When I said that word, what did you think of? Maybe an empty glass or an empty room, or even outer space, which you think is empty, but it's really not, but more of that in a sec. And don't get me wrong, all of these are visually empty or got nothing in it, but today we are talking science and philosophy together. So, is the glass really empty? Well, yeah, it got some air and atoms in it, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking about that you can touch what's in there. And let's say that's what you want today. You wanna know if there's something called nothing, or English is just broken. Okay, so to answer this question, we need to know what nothing is exactly. Nothing is basically the absence or the non-existence of something that was or normally there. So it's all making sense till you change your perspective, as I always say. So we are talking that nothing is visually and fundamentally there. And scientists got other things to say about that. When scientists thought of that, they tried to empty a space, let's say a plastic bottle. They used some machine to suck all the atoms out. To be honest, when I was researching for this video and I saw this idea, I thought that the bottle should just collapse or explode, like you sucked the bottle in and that should make it shapeshift, like a plastic bag, you know. But after they did that, the bottle stayed in shape, and when they analyzed this, they found that there's something in there. That the nothing is quite something after all. For everyone who wants to know what was in the bottle, it was some quantum particles. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. So the concept of the word itself doesn't mean what you think. You don't even mean what you think. Let me explain the word nothing. The dictionary definition of nothing is the void of empty space. And that seems accurate at first, but what does that mean? Well, at this point you probably understand that the nothing concept can't really exist, but that definition means the exact opposite. It's trying to create a meaning, a nothing out of something, and that idea is really irritating to me. So, what should you do to fix this? And is that even fixable? Well, unless you can change everyone's perspective or maybe make your own language with better words and definitions of this concept, then you can't really do much. Or maybe you can share this video with your friends so they're as intelligent as you next time you meet. So we talked about what science thinks about this, but what does philosophy think about this too? I think philosophy have always been interesting, so definitely got an explanation for this, and most of the things you might think of really. So if you talk nothing and philosophy, then you are talking nihilism. Nihilism is basically the belief that nothing matters, and everything is useless and meaningless. I personally think that's the better interpretation of this idea, since it makes more sense than the idea of the fundamental nothing. So if you want to know what is nihilism exactly, then let me tell you that I'm making a video about it and it's gonna be out soon, so subscribe to get notified when that is out. What is the conclusion of all of this? Well, I think the concept of nothing itself can't really exist in a meaningful way, but like the philosopher Alan Watts said, when I think over the weirdest things of all things I can think of, you know what it is? Nothing. Thanks guys for watching, and if you like this type of content, please give this video a like and hit the sub button to be notified when I upload. See you in next video.